Here we go. Welcome, I'm Adam and this is the Educated Birdcage. It's my first ever video. I'm so very excited to be able to share and talk about being a teacher, being a male primary school teacher in Sydney, Australia. So let's do it. This is the Educated Birdcage. So I thought I'd start this vlog off by just talking about myself. I'm talking about my teaching experiences, where I went to uni, why I wanted to be a teacher, and just a little bit about me. So I'm a second year, fresh out of uni teacher. I've just graduated in 2017 as a male primary school teacher, and it was really exciting because I never actually thought I'd be a teacher. I grew up in a small town called Singleton in the Hunter Valley and never thought about teaching. Yes, I did teaching as a prac or work experience sort of thing, but didn't really think about being a teacher until people started pushing me, saying, yeah, Adam, you'd be a great teacher. And that's when I really started, all right, let's actually think about it. Ended up going to Avondale College on the Central Coast, which is a Christian tertiary college where I did my 4 years and I loved it. Met some awesome friends who I teach with now, which is funny. I went through 4 years and now I'm ending up with teaching with some of them, still keeping in contact with a few of my other ones who are all around the place. Got a lot of mentors and a lot of role models as teachers from Avondale as well, from pracs. And that was one thing I really loved about Avondale. It really got you to see the practical side, gave you the hands-on experience as a teacher from practicing my first year, going to India, doing a lot of my practical lessons with one of the schools on the Central Coast, and it was such an awesome experience being able to do that. And that's one reason why I've fallen in love with teaching. Seeing the kids get those light bulb moments, being able to influence, yes, with the education and the learning, but also personal lives, their faith. And so that's the big thing, being able to help them grow into the young men and women, young boys and girls they are meant to be. And that's one thing I'm really passionate about, seeing them grow themselves, not just educationally, but just their character building. Why did I choose teaching? Oh, I don't know. It's probably because all the parents at my church when I ran Sunday school bugged me and said, Adam, you'll be great. There was especially one, Joe Jackson. If you're ever watching this, hi. Really pushed me. And my mum was there, one of my mentors, Jason. And Mr. Prager taught me year 4. Absolutely loved his teaching. And yeah, just those little moments. You have those moments in life where say, hey man, I want to aspire to be like you. And yeah, that's one reason why I became a teacher. So what do I teach? I teach down in the Campbelltown area in Sydney, and I teach grade 4. I taught grade 3, 4 last year, and I only had 23 kids last year. Awesome. This year I'm teaching year 4 with about 32 kids. And man, it has been an experience this year. And yes, it's so good being on a straight class, but man, having those extra kids has just been intense and been wild, but I love it. Alright, the reason why I wanted to do the vlogs was because I've been watching Real Rap with Reynolds. I've seen Teacher Tales, Pocket Full of Primary, and I've been following a teacher on Instagram from Melbourne called The Male Teacher. And it's really something I've really enjoyed doing. Watching the YouTube clips, following the posts and all that. I'm like, man, I really want to do this. And a lot of on YouTube, I type up, is there any male primary school, primary school teachers and all that? And there's not many. There's not many males, especially who do vlogs and all that. And I'm like, man, I want to do this. So that's why I'm doing it, because I want to be able to share how I teach, share my experiences, learn from other people, share ideas, and be able to interact with teachers who try new things, and just wanting to grow my view of teaching and just grow it, so I have different views, different perspectives, because teaching is all about growing, all about learning and having different perspectives or different ideas, because man, education is always changing, always growing. So should we. And this is one way I want to be able to do it. And I want to post these vlogs and share all my ideas and show you how I interact with my class, what ideas I do, from my fluency to my morning routines to my writing lessons to my maths lessons, to be able to actually sit down with teachers and say, hey, how do you deal with behavioral kids? How do you deal with teaching with students with learning support, learning needs? So I'm really excited to be able to do that. I've already teed up with some teachers at my school, also in the Hunter Valley with some of my friends who are teachers, to sit down and say, hey, all right, what's your school doing? What's different? How can we as a community, all teachers are part of a community. So how as a community of teachers can we grow together? So I'm really excited about this. I didn't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to get it out there, share my thoughts, why I'm doing this, share a bit about myself. And yeah, welcome to the Educated Birdcage. I'm Adam. Really glad you're there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. I'll put some links down to my Insta down below. So welcome, and welcome to the journey of the Educated Birdcage. Whoa.